The next generation Mini hardtop has arrived, and it's been infused with a healthy dose of German engineering to accompany its endearing British heritage. This is the new twin-power turbocharged 2014 Cooper S.
Time flies when you're having fun, and 12 years have zoomed by since Mini returned to U.S. roadways. So here we are with the all-new third-generation hardtop, known in Mini circles as the F56. And it took no more than simply opening the door, getting in, and toggling the start button before my synapses began firing off oh wows. The sport seat, with adjustable thigh and lumbar support, has bolstering in exactly the right places. The John Cooper Works steering wheel has perfect recesses for your thumbs. And then attention quickly turns to this big round space which used to broadcast your speed, but now houses what you'd expect, the infotainment unit. Encircled with LEDs of changing colors, which pulsate to confirm various functions, this screen not only looks especially cool, but its features run deep. Right out of parent company BMW's playbook, an iDrive-like rotary controller is the conduit to dialing in and selecting commands. It works very well, despite BMW's infatuation with symbols no one understands. The speedo, tach, and funky gas gauge have moved to their rightful spot, and if you're a fan of head-up displays like I am, you can add this interesting unit for $500, which projects its information onto a pop-up screen. Setting its height and other functions, though, are controlled less conveniently through the center stack and not with a separate set of buttons, as is customary. So now you're ready to drive. Choose from one of 3 new modes. The car starts automatically in mid for everyday balanced comfort, and then there's green for eco-friendly driving, or sport as Mini admonishes you to let's motor hard. Engine, steering, acoustics, ambient lighting, and shift characteristics are all modified for a tailored drive. And it's not subtle. Click over to Sport mode, and the Mini feels like it's going to jump out of its skin. Paddle shifters for the optional 6-speed auto with its own sport mode make driving this car even more engaging. While the base Cooper now runs with 3-cylinder turbo power, this S uses BMW's double Vanos 2-liter Turbo 4 to ratchet output to 189 horses, coupled with as much as 221 pound-feet of torque. The engine is stellar in all areas: refinement, elasticity, responsiveness, and efficiency. Gas mileage, yes on premium, is rated at 31 mpg combined, 2 mpg better than the outgoing model. 2 options my Cooper S doesn't have are the new dynamic damper control and sport suspension. Yet this super spunky front-wheel driver digs in its 18-inch Dunlop Max Performance tires for torque steer-free enthusiast motoring. With its short wheelbase and taut suspension tuning, there's a lot of bobbing around, but it's not a detriment. Just more of Mini's rich flavor coming through. A number of new electronic aids engage to keep the car tracking beautifully through bends, and the fun level is now off the charts. From soup to nuts, this Mini delivers a more dynamic experience and flaunts its small car charms better than ever. It's also got the power to kill 60 miles per hour in only 6.4 seconds.
In talking to those interested in the Mini this week, the topic of conversation always turned to the 3 Ps: price, performance, and practicality. Now, we all know Mini owners love to personalize their cars, but doing so can get stupidly expensive. This tester stickers for over $37,000. Yet there's not much in here I'd want to forego. The depth of features is definitely impressive. Now, this new BMW engineered powertrain is spot on, with that excitable turbo boost and quick, accurate steering. And even though it's grown in size, it's still as go-kart-like as ever. Now, that size increase also speaks to the Mini's practical side. You often hear that it's bigger in here than it looks, and that's certainly true. Even with 4 on board, there can be enough leg and headroom to go around. But it's a Mini after all, so cargo carrying capacity is obviously quite limited.
4.5 inches longer is substantial, and with luggage volume increasing by over 30% and more spacious rear seat quarters, the Mini is simply more usable. I absolutely love the new interior, and mine is loaded with luxury amenities like a panoramic moonroof and the full suite of navigation and connectivity. But just like its parent, Mini charges extra for everything, with the notable exception of no-cost maintenance for the first 3 years, which is how this Cooper S goes from a reasonable $24,395 to a you've got to be kidding me $37,395. The car is fantastic and is wholly better than its predecessor, but it'll take a unique individual to write that check. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.